What's up guys, Dr. Aaron McNally here with Revival Performance Physical Therapy, and today we're showing you guys an exercise to stretch out the front of the pecs and the shoulders here in the front and really engage all those muscles in the back of the shoulders. So this is going to really help get those shoulder blades back. If you're like most of us, those front muscles get really tight and they pull us to the front, and the back muscles have a disadvantage because we're not using them as much and we're not intentionally engaging them, and so they just over time kind of start hunching over like this. And we want to be a little bit more balanced like this, so it takes some pressure off of our neck, our shoulders, and even our lower back. So what we're going to do is call these wall angels. So kind of like the snow angel you do on the ground whenever there's snow on the ground and you're doing this, making a little angel sign. So what you're going to do, get your back against the wall, your bottom, kind of have your feet away from it a little bit. It's a little bit easier to do this part. And then squish your lower back flat so that you don't compensate. So a lot of us, if we're weak in our shoulders, what we'll end up doing is instead of using our shoulder blade muscles to bring our arms back, we'll end up arching our back like this. That's not really using my shoulders, that's using my lower back and disengaging my core here. So have your feet away from the wall a little bit, engage the core to where that back stays really tight. So sometimes I'll even just wad something up, put it right there in the small of my back, and then that gives me a tactile cue to think about squishing that flat the whole time. So keep that squished the whole time. Next thing you want to do, then that little bump right there on the back of your head, probably you can kind of feel it back there. Try to get that to touch the back there. That's not a huge deal if you can't. A lot of us won't be able to, but we just don't want it to be like this, where your neck's really extended like that. We want it to try to be a little bit more of a chin tuck, which is a little bit better position for most of us. So bring that chin in. It may not actually touch, but just kind of get it in that position, making a little double chin there. And then what you're going to try to do is get the fingernails and the back of the arm and the elbow to touch the wall just like this. Again, not allowing my lower back to arch, so keeping that flat, squishing whatever you put down there, having those arms touching there, having that chin retracted. And then in that position, try to pretend like there's something back here and you're trying to squish it with all you got, really pushing it back with everything you got. And then just going up as far as you can, and then back down to about neutral here. You don't have to go all the way down. You see here, my shoulder kind of starts to poke forward a little bit. We don't want that, so just go to about here and up. But say you can't because of range of motion restrictions in your shoulder. If you stay at this lower range that you're still able to do, that's perfectly fine as well. But for most of us, we want to engage that core and stay about here to this upper range here, and just keeping those arms touching the whole time, squishing it back against the wall the entire time without letting my lower back arch like this. So my head's back, my core's engaged, my arms are back, and I'm just moving my arms up and back just like this, up and down. You'll feel a lot of pull here, and you'll feel your whole upper back light up in a good way. It's going to be really on fire from all those muscles engaging. So do the prescribed amount, have fun.